Hey, what's up, man? Thank y'all for tuning in. Before we get started, make sure I hit that like button. That's how we get the channel out in the algorithm. Got some stuff that I want to talk about. I want to talk about that fall game versus Tucker. 10U, I believe. I want to talk a little bit about just some of the stuff, man, that just been going on. And also, I'm gonna start off by the recap of Dallas Elite versus Metroplex Flex. And I want to give my assessment on that. And man, we just going I'm gonna be on here briefly, just to really kind of let y'all know the lineup that we got for tonight. I mean for the weekend. Tomorrow we got Trit. He said Echo. Hey, let me know if y'all can hear me clearly as well. So this week we got Trent Richardson, former NFL player, played for Alabama, also played for the Cleveland Browns, played for the Indiana Colts. So we got Trent Richardson for Monday. Tuesday, we got Born Chasers that's supposed to be coming on. Then Wednesday, we got the man that everybody wanted me to have come on. So he will be on Wednesday. So Wednesday we got Jonah from YNC, and we just gonna ask the questions that people want to know. So um yeah, so we got a nice week, and then Thursday, man, we gonna have a young man named Josiah that's supposed to be on, who's very knowledgeable. So we want to help him get out there, because he starting a podcast. So yeah, man, we gotta. He said bad echo. Hold on, let me fix it. Damn, so you the only one that can't hear me? Hold on, let me double check, man. I thought the audio was straight. Hopefully y'all can hear me now. If it's still a bad echo, then let me know, man. I don't know what's why. Oh yeah, it probably just yours, man. Hopefully. Um, but yeah, man, I think we got a good lineup. And we're gonna get a lot of questions answered this week. Like I say, Trent Richardson Monday, Born Chasers Tuesday, and then we got Jonah Wednesday, and then we got a young man by the name of Josiah. So yeah, man, we gonna definitely have a really good week. Or we should. But yeah, man, let me get into this Dallas Elite. I got tagged in it. Dallas Elite played Metroplex Flex. And with Dallas Elite, man, I think they're a really good team, right? And for y'all who want to listen to that 4-4 boys, y'all definitely gonna want to listen to what I have to say on that game. That game, far as for the Dallas Elite, man, I think the coach for Metroplex Flex, they did a disservice, man. They kept passing the ball, and every time they passed the ball, it was for interception. Now, number 0 and number 30, I think that they should have did a better job in mixing them up. They should have put them in single man coverage, or you know what I'm saying? I mean, not single man coverage, but they should have put them in slant routes. They should have, gave them the ball a little bit more in the flats. They didn't do what they were supposed to do. I think they were there just to be there. They were happy. The coaches were doing them a disservice the whole duration of the game. You see, they had damn near had a 2 pick sixes, and then not only that, they messing up on the special teams. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, that's the first time I've ever seen the Metroplex Flex. But I think they can be a literally a legit team. They have the pieces. I've seen it. I've seen it with my own eyes. They definitely had the pieces. But the one thing that I can say, man, is if you guys are going to play versus a team like Dallas Elite, you got to utilize what they give you. And what they were giving them was, a lot of they was giving them the run game, right? But instead, what was happening was they were making a lot of mental mistakes, a lot of false starts, which put them behind the eight ball. So I get it, right? I get it that you want to pass the ball, but I'm not going to ask you to pass the ball when it comes to deep routes or something like that, because the QB was underthrowing the ball every time. So me knowing that, I'm going to either do a slant route, right? Or I'm going to do, like I said, I'm going to do a lot of screens if I got to pass the ball, because the quarterback numbers, I mean the running back number 0, he actually can run the ball really well. So I like what he brings. If you put him in a one-on-one situation, I like him 9 out of 10 times. And the coaches got to see that. I know this is my first time ever seeing them, so they should know the personnel just a little bit better than everybody else. But it didn't seem like it, because it felt like to me that the Dallas Elite defense won this game. They won this game, and Metroplex basically had a lot of success, or some success, when it came to the run game. And if they, was able to stay disciplined, they were getting the ball in running about 3 or 4, 5 yards every carry. So that should have been their game plan. And not only that, man, it slows up the game. It slows down the game, right? It puts them in a position to, kind of control the game just a little bit better. So, by third quarter, it was damn near over. It was over, man. So shout out to both teams. Shout out to Dallas Elite. I think with them, man, they're a team that's gonna end up in battle, and I'm very excited to see what they do. But let's get to the elephant in the room, man. That 404 versus Tucker game. What the hell was going on, bruh? What literally what was going on? How the hell do a game in 12 to 13 when the team never scored an extra point? How do you get 13 and you never scored an extra point? It was 12-12. Both teams scored 2 touchdowns, and I'm not giving 404 no victory. I don't care what they say. I'm not giving them no victory. The game ended in a tie. That was a tie game. You if I'm not okay, if I'm not mistaken, that was supposed to be the championship. If it's not, okay, it's still a game that should have went in overtime. All right. So with all that being said, I hate that, that's why I say don't cheat my babies, man. Don't cheat them, because how in the hell, I don't care, under no circumstance, no situation that you bring up, in what way can the game end 12 to 13 if a team never scored, literally never scored an extra point? How? I'm trying to figure this out. Is it a new rule? Is it something that I don't know about? How? So good game 404, but you didn't win the game. Good game, Tucker, but you didn't lose the game. And the game, if they were going to do it like that, that was a tie game. We're not going to do, no what ifs or, give gifts. I'm not. I tell you that. I'm not. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to both teams for playing a really good team. I mean, for a really good game. But look, man, y'all can't be cheating kids out there. If the referees was that damn lazy, I don't see under what circumstance you can say, you know what? Although 404 never scored an extra point, how about we just give them 15 and say that they won the game? Nope. So they cheated them. This should have been a tie. This should have been one of those situations to where, they had to determine a clear-cut winner, and overtime it was the only thing that could have been done to determine that. So I'm gonna be honest with y'all. If I'm the coach, There's no way I'm happy with this or I'm even accepting it. It ain't no way. He said, yes, yes, Butch. Those referees should be banned for stupidity. I agree 100%. I agree 100%. Those those individuals should be banned for stupidity. That is a tragedy right there. How in the hell? How? How do you how how do you win? No team gets an extra point conversion, but then you just give them. I really want to know the scenario into where the referee can say that, hey, you know what? We're just going to give them the extra point, although they didn't score it. Under what circumstance? I'm trying to figure this one out. I'm trying to figure this one out because right now, nothing is adding up outside of home cooking. It seemed like some home cooking to me. And then, somebody like Fanatic gets upset, right? Somebody like Fanatic get upset, talk about, man, you always talk about home cooking. What do you call that? If it ain't home cooking, then what do you call that? Ref give it extra points that was not deserved. I'm sorry, sir. I call a spade a spade. Y'all know, man. One thing I can't do is I can't cheat kids, bro. I don't know how to do it. I won't do it. It just won't happen. You gave them kids an extra undeserved point, and that gave them the victory. Now, I'm not sure if this was the championship, but the one thing that I'm going to tell you, 404, you're not the winners. I don't care what they say, how you slice it, dice it, cook it, or cut it. You're not the winner. You're not. You're not. I understand that, the rest. I mean, hey, 404 coaches would tell you, man, we had some decent conversations. I like them. They, what I'm saying? Like we even went back and forth on the IG. Funny as hell, right? But you're not gonna get that victory. You're not gonna act like y'all won that game. That's what y'all not gonna do. Man, hey, Chef Boyardee, home cooking, bruh. And we need to make sure that we write down the names of those officials that officiated that game. Because under what circumstance you get them that game? You get them an extra point. Under what? So I don't know, man. Only thing I know is that this year, youth football has been awful. That's the only thing I know. Youth football has been awful. And make sure, man, y'all ask me to get Jonah on here or Clayton. He will be on here Wednesday. So the one thing that I'm aiming to do is bridge the gap between YNC and the people, right? And so one of the ways, man, is doing this, being able to bring this man on. What team, Kalen? What team? I'm talking about 404. 404 and Tucker. They gave 404 the victory. Two undefeated teams. Whatever their record is, right? They consider them undefeated. Whatever their records are, they're tied. They got a tie on that record now. I'm a little bit different, right? I'm a little different from the rest. I'm not gonna take a victory that I know I did not earn, right? I'm not gonna do it. I'm trying to figure out, well, whatever age, I'm thinking 10U. But if whatever age it is, I'm not giving them no victory. That's out. He says, Big Bessemer checking in. Hey, what's good? What's good, Bessemer? I'm trying to. Hey, I'm just trying to figure it out, man. Damn, they out there cheating my babies, man. It must wasn't too many cameras out there, but I don't know what it was, bruh. Some ain't adding up, man. We got to do some investigation. See, this type of stuff to me, this a little worse than a 9-year-old playing in a 6-year-old league. That's a little worse to me. I think that's worse. That officials, you had probably four officials, 3 or 4 officials. And you mean to tell me all of them came to the same conclusion? Every last one of them came to the same conclusion to say that, you know what? Game over. We're going to give 404-1. We're going to give 404 the victory. I'm trying to figure that one out, y'all. Y'all need to help me out on that one. Hey, I can assure you one thing. I can assure y'all one thing. Oh, we gonna clean up youth football. Oh, we gonna clean it up. Trust me, we gonna clean it up. Ain't got no choice, bro. Too much. It's too much stuff out there, you know, that can be done, man. And we gonna have to make sure that we out there doing our due diligence, because at the end of the day, man, just like the 404 boys did, you know, they worked very hard. So did Tucker. He'll be here tomorrow. He'll be here tomorrow. Hey, like I say, man, we got for the lineup, for those who are new in here, make sure y'all follow the page, subscribe. We got Trent Richardson, former NFL player, Alabama superstar. And then Tuesday, we got Zay from Born Chaser coming on. Then Wednesday, we got Jonah. So have all y'all questions ready. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how I do. This is probably the only platform that's gonna be 10 toes down every time. This is probably the only one. And unbiased. Y'all seen it. Y'all seen. I've been telling y'all that I like the Georgia Eagles, right? One of my favorite teams. But was they rid of criticism? No, they wasn't. Voodoo. One of the teams I've been watching since they started. But have they been above criticism? Nope. So this is going to be the platform. No matter what, despite what, it's going to be the platform that's nothing but truth telling, right? Nothing but our honest opinion. It won't be persuaded or nothing, but it'll be, he says, fire lineup, for to be some understanding. Yeah, we're going to get some understanding. Oh, yes. Whatever question that y'all been telling me to ask, it will be asked and answered. Okay? Y'all, I told y'all run this channel. That's why I understand why any channel would be a better option to support other than this one. Because we are literally, you know, resolution based. We want to get stuff resolved. And then not only that, any question that y'all have, we want to make sure we get the answers to it. You know what I'm saying? So the only person that we will be missing is people like Cam and them. We had Alex on here, right? We need to get an understanding. Why do we need to get an understanding? Because when you look down at the grit of everything, it's about the kids. It's about the kids. He says, PA says, peace, Ken. What's the 10U landscape looking like? Y and C Cam mock brackets. Right now I'm not sure. That's what I'm saying, man. We got Jonah coming on Wednesday. Whatever question y'all got pertaining to the Y and C, you know, the question could be asked to him. And we're gonna have to make sure that we get the answers. If y'all look, put like this. This how we gonna do it, y'all. It's gonna be an unspoken thing. Anything that y'all not satisfied like with the answer, if y'all feel like it's a political response, what could be done, right, is just say, hey, I don't understand. Could you elaborate more? That didn't answer the question. We'll make sure that he elaborates a little bit more. Because the thing about it is, I want to show y'all that I don't believe that they have nothing to hide. I just think that they sometimes they just don't have the time to answer. So what I'm looking to do is, be the bridge, right? Be the bridge. Whatever y'all need, whatever question y'all need answered. That's what I'm looking to do on every side. He says they dropping rankings and more invites Tuesday. So it should be a great Wednesday. Okay. All right. Yeah, that's a bet. Because if they drop in the rankings on Tuesday, then we gonna see, right? And we'll let them know if we agree or disagree or think that they got it right. Because when they get it right, I let them know, hey man, that was dope. Or y'all should have had a 10 team ranking. Oh, the reason why it would have worked because you got actual, like, from this season, right? You got teams that actually should be in there that's ranked higher, right? Than certain teams that they beat. So in order to have that team play, why don't they play versus each other to see who really the better team? And then that team plays versus the number one team. I think that'll be dope. The number one and number two team. So that will help, what I'm saying, minimize some of the people that feel slighted. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's solutions to everything, bruh. We're gonna get some resolution. But yeah, man, I really came on here tonight just to kind of let y'all know tomorrow, please, man, tonight, put out the word that all of the people that y'all asked, I got everybody except for EF. Now, the guy told me that he talked to him. I just already had these dates established. You feel what I'm saying? I already had the Trent Richardson, already had Zay, right? Zay came in, said, put him on this day. So y'all already had asked me to have him on here. So I finalized that. And then now, had a nice conversation with Jonah. So some of the stuff that some of the stuff that he said to me, it needs to be said to y'all. You feel what I'm saying? And y'all get a better understanding of what's going on. And then, like I told y'all, right? Don't get so upset with both entities because both of them are necessary. Cam, I think what he's doing is amazing, right? I think that it's going to lighten the load on a lot of people's pockets. I think that what he's doing is amazing, right? But me as a man who understands that, look, bro, that's cool, but it's always better to have options, right? It's always a good thing that you can have options. So therefore, the fact that you got options, whichever one works best for you, you know, like you've seen that YNC have done some amazing things for a lot of people. Just look at last year, right? B-Fire went to the championship of YNC, and what happened? This man got a commitment, right? A commitment or a offer from University of Miami. You feel what I'm saying? And that's what it's about. He said at the end of the day, the best player at YNC. And and that's the thing. But what wrong is it if you got other options? Competition is it can be a beautiful thing. But let me tell y'all this, man. If I had my way, if Cam had came to me, there would be no worries about neither being in jeopardy, right? And the reason why is because the way I would have had it would have been conducive for everybody to win. You know what I'm saying? It would have been a good thing. But some people feel a certain way, and it is what it is, man. But like I say, even if Cam decide to throw a nationals, which he is it's supposed to be this year, here's the thing that a lot of people are missing. They still can't. They still can't do every last kid, right? Which means that there are still it's still other entities that are necessary, right? So like for instance, AYF is necessary. They deal that man said they got 325 or 35 games to be played. AYF. That's indicative to how many teams that they cover. So just imagine AYF came in and then people started and people started trying to get rid of the AYF. It wouldn't make sense at all. So we want to make sense out of things, man. That's why I'm telling you, two things can coincide at the same time, can coexist. They can both be successful at whatever it is that they're doing. You feel what I'm saying? So I wanted to say that. Like I said, I didn't have any intentions on being on here for that long, but I wanted to tell y'all two things. The coach for Metroplex, you lost y'all kids that game versus Dallas Elite. I want y'all to know that. Y'all, whatever game plan y'all had, y'all should have threw it in the trash. 404, man, good game on the tie that y'all had versus Tucker. Because even though they gave y'all an extra point and said y'all won, that ain't a victory, bro. You can't get somebody can't give you a point. It can't give you a point. He said, man, shut up. Why are you on here, bro? If you want somebody to be quiet, that don't make sense. That's what we doing next year, man. We only doing what makes sense, man. You only Amanda. Come on now. Yeah, listen, you know what? Since you're a lady, I'm gonna actually respect that. See, I expect, that. See, if it was a man, I would have had a little difference of opinion. Hey, what's up, Pops? Not much, man. Just talking about that 4-4 Bulls game and Tucker, and then just talking about the people that I got coming on tomorrow, which like I say, Trent Richardson and Zay from Born Chasers and Jonah. So I finally got them on. He says, oh shit. Hey, boy. You said you're a boy, but okay, you're on a woman's account. You said Amanda. Amanda is a woman's name, sir. He said, so Icy versus RDE next week. Hey, to be honest, man, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Hey, you know what? I'm about to block you. Cause you the person that ain't gonna never make it nowhere. Respect get you a lot, it take you a long way. That's crazy. People say you give an opinion about something, people disagree, and then they automatically lean towards disrespect. I don't get it. I don't get it. I didn't disrespect you not one time. I said basically Amanda is a female's name. So if you had a name Amanda, hold on, what the hell? All right, man. I'm just gonna not even Ah, yeah, this dude's a troll. You would never show your face. That's the cold part. You would never show your face. And that's the sad reality. So, hey, man, don't display coward behavior. So it's even worse if you're a man. I say that part. If you're a guy, it's even worse that you behaving like a female. But you block, bruh. He says, what he say? He says, update Brick City and Del Rey wins. Hold on, wait. Butch, say that again. He said, update Brick City and Brick City and Del Rey wins in blowout. First round of playoffs. Man, we know that. That ain't no news. That ain't no news. Butch, I need some news, man. Give me some breaking news. That's what I need. We know that basically that in their lead that Del Rey and what you call him is going. He says, what about So Icy? Well, I hate that game. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. The reason why I don't like it is because the reason why I don't like that game, I don't think Dakota playing in that game. And I don't like if So Icy lose, how they would take that and make it as if that was signify them being better. Like you can't say that you're better than a team when y'all know that y'all didn't have their best player. That's the only reason why. Like I hated that for Coach Cal last year, right? Because they end up beating who was it? Duval, but Duval didn't have their best player. And then when Duval played them, got they get back, y'all didn't have y'all best player. You know, he was playing, but he wasn't like that, right? He was still a little hurt. So I don't like that. I don't like it. I don't like it. I wish that game can only be played in a championship. I mean, in battle, YNC or in the championship. Like other than that, I don't like it. I don't. Said, what about So Icy and RDE? And I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I think RDE got much better over the time. You know what I'm saying? Like they're saying like, oh well, we'll still beat them, even without it. But I think, this is a lose-lose situation for, if you ask me, this is a lose-lose situation for RDE. Because here's why. If they beat So Icy, people can say that they can say whatever they want to, right? They can say, you know what? One man don't stop the show. No. Dakota ain't just one man. He ain't just one man. He's the quarterback. He's the engine. He's the person that can run the ball. He understands that he has himself to go to if need be, right? If all else fails, if he can't pass the ball on point, if he can't hand the ball off the right way, if he can't do nothing else, he know that he can take that ball and run it to the end zone himself. To lose that, I don't like the game. I don't like it. I don't know what happened to Dakota. It looked like, he might have probably, I don't know, got tackled and then kind of twisted his ankle a little bit. So that's the only thing that I can say. But I don't like the game. He says, hold on. Brandon said, I heard folks been ducking Firehawks. Who been ducking Firehawks? Brandon? He said, have you seen much of Harbor area in 10th Street? I seen 10th Street. Harbor area, I don't. You just put me on somebody. Hey, if you can, PA, tag me into some of their stuff. Tag me into some of their stuff so I can check them out. I was watching. I got tagged in the Dallas Elite in a Metroplex game. But yeah, if you can do that, it, hey, do people just find stuff to go to? But yeah, man, that's the thing, bruh. I don't like that game. I don't like So Icy versus RDE because they have my guy Deuce there, and they have a few more other pieces, right? So now when they had played the RDE, both teams was at full strength, right? Both teams won't be at full strength when it comes to this game. So therefore, it's to me, this ain't a game. If I'm a coach and I'm doing this, I'm beating my chest. That's not a game that I can do it. But like I said, it's a lose-lose for RDE for this reason. They not playing while Dakota is on the field, right? He may not be 100% or whatever it is that they're doing. So this why they know. But can I beat my chest knowing that? I can't. That's just me. I can't. So if I'm RDE, then basically I'm like, okay, we play this game, but I'm not really, super excited about it because I want to play them at full strength. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm gonna say. You feel what I'm saying? But I personally believe that So Icy, number one, and then I believe that RDE should be number two, or it should be 1A, 1B. And I also believe that Bessemer should be ranked number three because had the game been played, maybe So Icy beat Bessemer to take that number one spot. You know what I'm saying? But we never got a chance to see it. And y'all know I don't reward ducking. So hey, they would have been up, at least three spots for me. At least two or three spots. They would have been in that third, or they would have been just in the top five. He says, you say I got to get real on here? The man, that'll have to be Friday. Because Thursday, I got a young bull named Josiah that's supposed to be coming on Thursday. So it'll literally have to be Friday. And I'm still trying to get the guy that y'all telling me to get on here, which is EF. So if I get them on there, then then we'll make it happen. But if not, then I get them on here Monday or Tuesday. I get them on here Monday or Tuesday. But yeah, man, that's what I'm saying. Whatever y'all want, bro, that's what I aim to do. Right? Yeah, so even like I'll say this. I'll say this. I think Bessemer road to the championship should be harder than So Icy's. Because even when we talking about in the beginning, right? I told people that So Icy would win that whole entire championship. I told people that, right? I even reached out to Coach Cal. I say, man, damn, bro, you're not getting no love. I say, man, go out there and win it. I knew he was gonna win it, right? And that's what happened. I knew they was gonna win. I know a hungry team when I see one. He said, I like Georgia Falcons. And then Erica said, yes, exactly. Bessemer knew that too. So that's my whole thing, man. People ain't playing games. And y'all lucky I ain't had no say so because, like, hey, a lot of teams wouldn't even be in. I don't care. Like, I don't care what you saying, what you believe, what you think. The only thing that I understand and know is that You should have been playing those games. Had you played those games, and matter of fact, I'm gonna put people on the wall of shame. Hey, why? Hold on, this team hella good. Why didn't they play? Oh, because they didn't play games. They was ducking. Their resume is crap. They going off last year's victories. Yeah, that's what I would have done. That's what I would have did. He says thoughts on November 10U. To be honest, man, I did see Del Rey. I'm gonna have to look again, bro. Cause I want to look at the latest of what they did. Now I seen the latest of I seen the latest of Miramar, right? Brick City, but I did not see Del Rey. But like I do think Del Rey should pull it off. But let me look at their last, the last game that they played. He says, talk about ATL Chargers versus Midway Gators. He said, word on the street, you said Atlanta Chargers 12U wasn't ready for Midway. Who said that? Hey, your word on the street is very inaccurate. Very inaccurate. I didn't never say that. But far as the Midway Gators, man, they lost some key games, man. So I'm gonna go with in that game, far as with the Midway Gators, I think they're okay team, right? But I think the Atlanta Chargers, they just lost to Lambeau, right? And they got a really good team. Now, if they learn anything from the Lambeau game, right, and they able to make those corrections, then I'm gonna say Midway Gators. I mean, Atlanta Chargers. ATL Chargers should definitely win that game. They got more of the talent. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I will go with them. All right. So far as the Georgia Falcons versus the Twin City, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man. That kid from the Falcons, dog, my God, is the truth. So if y'all haven't seen the Georgia Falcons, man, y'all need to be nervous. For the next year, yes. If they add the pieces that they need, they're gonna be a really good team. Those will be the places that you will want to send your receivers. You know what I'm saying? Like they're a really good team. I thought that the Georgia Falcons was out of here. And them dudes showed up and showed out. I'll say this. Look, Coach Cal, Coach Kier, and Coach Mark needs to be on the chopping block for Coach of the Year because rare breeds is doing their thing, right? But then nobody expect for them to actually be as successful as they are. We know that they're good, right? We know that they're being great, but then they also lost a lot of pieces, right? They lost like they don't have Quanadon, they don't have my guy Honey Badger, they don't have uh just like name it, man. It's a lot of players that they don't have. They don't have B5, right? They don't have a lot of people. But then guess what? My guy, Coach Mark, did his thing, man. He's out there coaching them boys, right? Out there coaching them. Then you got the person since 7U and Coach Cal, who's took in the team, who kept their core players and got a young man who was introduced to the world last year when they played versus the ATL, what is the ATL Elite, right? Did his thing. Dakota was hurt. Then came the guy Kazi, who is now wreaking havoc. And then this year, right? You got somebody like Coach Kier who lost players, key players, not just once, but twice, right? Got suspended. behind some crash, some crappy stuff or whatever, right? People basically is trying to take it out on take their personal feelings out on them, and for him to come back, for them to come back after losing two groups of top tier people, of players, right? And now they're back on the map with another QB. So they had a elite QB and my guy Deuce Fletcher, but then he went to a more deserving team because of what was going on, right? Which was right. But then another, like a phoenix, came out of the ashes, and reinvented themselves, and has been blowing out teams ever since, against everybody that's not so icy. So you mean to tell me that those three players right there, those three coaches, I mean, don't deserve to be on the chopping block for coach of the year? I think they are, man, because for the things that I just mentioned, them guys are really doing, they are really coaching. They are really coaching. So he says, Woj, TU almost got upset. Hold on, I thought they lost already. I thought Woj lost to Osceola. They played today. Brick City versus Boynton this weekend. Boynton is going to ruin their season over everybody. Hey, is are we talking about? Cause when you say Boynton, I'm only really familiar with the 13U. Like I know Boynton. I just know Boynton the 13U. All right, he says GA Falcons need a big running back. They really got a running back. Number 8 is very underrated. Very underrated. Very, very. You know what I'm saying? Um, they just need like maybe one more running back, and then they probably need another receiver, maybe two, right? So you got Dalen is, we already know he top tier. Then we got my guy Nick. We already know he had top in everybody. So we seen that with our own eyes. Like even versus So Icy, that man was able to do some stuff, but hey man, it is what it is. But I'm a person. Oh, you talk about 10U. 10U. I thought but yeah, as far as Woj though, I thought Woj 10U lost. I thought they lost. Hey man, I'm gonna have to get Coach Cal on here, man, because I ain't going through this stuff like I did last year, man, with Dakota, trying to figure out when he gonna come back. Coach putting everybody on, you know what I'm saying? He gonna have to talk to me behind the scenes. I won't say nothing, but I need to know. I need to know because that's a big deal, man. You know what I'm saying? I know they had a quarterback already and stuff, but for this season, man, it's been Dakota. It's been him, but shoot, man, but make sure y'all tune in Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Like I say, man, we got a heavy lineup this week. So whatever it is that y'all want to know, and Zay told y'all too, he's an open book when he come on here. Whatever question y'all want to ask him, ask him. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't want to sit there and talk about nobody. Like we need to get the answers, which is why I'm doing what I'm doing. This is y'all platform. I keep telling y'all that. It's like y'all would appreciate y'all platform and what's being built and created for y'all and the babies. You know what I'm saying? So I would think that would be an added incentive to make y'all be like, hey, you know what? Yeah, hey, make sure y'all subscribe to the page, share the page. You know what I'm saying? This is gonna only help us and our kids and stuff like that. Like, man, do that. Share the page. Make sure if it's some information, that need to be had, you know, bring the kids on. That's how we doing it. And also, it's a lady that I'm trying to reach out to. She's very knowledgeable about them NILs, about how to get it, what you need to do. So I'm been trying to get her on here as well. So is that type of platform. And I think I've been consistent, you know what I'm saying, with y'all, to let y'all know, you know what I'm saying, what we on. But hey man, I ain't really got too much of nothing, man. I just, like I said, I just wanted to give my my little 2 cents, since I was asked on this page about RDE and So Icy, and then about the Georgia Falcons and the Twin City. Now, I will ask this question. Do the Georgia Falcons, do they enter the top 8 if they knock off the Twin City? Do they enter the number 8 if they knock off the Twin City Outlaws? And in my estimation, it should, because not only do they have a resume, they've been trying to play everybody. They've been playing a lot of people, you know. They got the Jack Boys. And then not only that, man, if they don't put them in there, at least put the Jack Boys in there, or at least let them play again. Well, either way, it can work, because Jack Boys and the Georgia Falcons play versus each other in the end in the tie. So whichever one y'all put in that top 8, it'll work. You know what I'm saying? It'll definitely work. But hey, y'all be blessed, man. I ain't got too much tonight. Tonight was a open forum, for y'all to ask questions, and for me to really just tell y'all about the week that we got ahead. You know what I'm saying? Let y'all know I've been listening, and I've been doing everything that you guys have been asking of me, far as getting people on here. So y'all wanted Jonah, got Jonah. Y'all wanted Zay back to ask questions, he back. And then far as a person who been there and who knows what it take in Trent Richardson, I thought he'd just be a good fit, to come on here and just chill, chop it up. You know what I'm saying? So, hey man,